Hello there, I'm Damien, host of the Way Off Show, where tonight we're talking about Nintendo. Well, what do I like about Nintendo, and what do I think they're doing right? Well, right now the Nintendo Switch is quickly becoming a really fast selling system. Like, overall, this thing is selling like, I can't imagine how well it's going to keep selling, actually. To be honest, I feel in theory it could pass the Wii if it continues its dominance. So, what makes the Switch so great right now is the major thing that I feel we can get behind Nintendo with right now. They have great new games. Breath of the Wild is a great example. Super Mario Odyssey is another great example. Why are these great examples? Well, they're great new games. Splatoon 2 also came out. There are many other games that I do not know off the top of my head. There are many games coming in the future that will help the Switch continue to build its dominance, like Metroid Prime 4. Finally, a good Metroid game hopefully is coming again. So, those are some great games that are coming. Here are some ports that either have happened or have not happened yet. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, my personal favorite Wii U game, is going to be coming to the Switch, which I love the idea of that. Whoever did that at Nintendo, you get my seal of approval. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is getting, or was ported already over from Mario Kart 8 with more stuff. Great. Then, Smash Brothers. We don't know if it's port or not yet of the Wii U version. I don't know, to be honest, so I'm just going to say it's a port for now. With those coming, and then there's many other games that are going to continue coming that are ports. Like the Hyrule Warriors game. Never played it. It got ported to the 3DS. It's going to get ported here. I would assume Mario Maker's coming sooner or later. So they're going to just continue the games. Just continuing hammering out those games. Which is a great thing, because you want games when you play a system. So then the NES and SNES Classic. Great ideas. Hopefully they make an N64 Classic or something like that. Or a Game Boy Classic even, where it's portable. That'd be cool. But to be honest, a Game Boy Classic, I feel like just put all the games on Switch and you'll be fine. Why do I like these? Because, well, for me, honestly, I did not grow up with an NES or an SNES. I grew up with a Sega Genesis. So to me, it's a big deal that all these games are now HD and I can play them pretty much how people felt they were originally, but in HD. So that's always a positive. So, continuing with what I think Nintendo is doing right, the thing that I think they're really doing right, Amiibos. So this is the first Amiibo, pretty much in my opinion. The Amiibo that started all, Mario with a Fireball for Smash Brothers, which huge hit. Sold many more of these than the Wii U. Like, I get this feeling people were just buying these instead of actually buying a Wii U. Which, there's nothing wrong with that, because I was buying them before I had a Wii U. So, love Amiibos. I have many of them, and I will continue to buy them as long as they're cool like this. To be honest, this is actually one of my favorites. It's simple, but it's just so cool. I love the detail in his pants. You can't see it, but there's a photo right there, so maybe you can see the detail in his pants. So, what is Nintendo doing wrong? Which, to be honest, this year, 2018 and 2017, they're not doing much wrong so far. So far, they're doing really well with the Switch. But artificial scarcity. The Amiibos are a perfect example of this. They're artificially scarce, so they just put out little waves, and people buy them all, and they get sold on eBay for a lot of money, which sucks because people like me who want these figures. Then, the Nintendo 3DS. I know people love the 3DS, and it seems like they're going to keep supporting the 3DS, but Nintendo, please. You've got to let the 3DS die at this point. Like, I love the 3DS, don't get me wrong, but it's went too long at this point. Like, you should be done with it and just working on the Switch, because the Switch is your main home and your main portable system at this point. It's two worlds in one, which is great. It's the perfect system, to be honest. Power-wise, it's not the perfect system, but you know what I mean. Perfect portable home system. But they just gotta stop making 3DS games at this point. Like, they're porting Bowser's Inside Story to it, which, cool. I would have loved... I think it'd just be a better idea to port it onto a Switch instead. Why port it on a 3DS? They're just gonna keep porting stuff to 3DS. Pokemon still doesn't have a full release game on Switch, yet they're still releasing Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I'm assuming those are the most recent. If not, there you go. So really, just please stop supporting the 3DS. To be honest, like, it's just done. It's underpowered at this point. The 3D was a gimmick that nobody really used, and well, to be honest, it's time, Nintendo. It's been out for almost at least 5-6 years now. If I'm wrong, here it is again. So really, just let it die peacefully and just move on to the Switch for every game that you want to make or port at this point. There's no reason to keep porting games to the 3DS or even making games for the 3DS. I get that it's one of your best-selling systems, but if you push all that to the Switch, you will be perfect. That could be your best-selling system easily. So, what do you think of Nintendo and what they're doing right now? Personally, like I said, I feel they're doing amazing other than those two artificial scarcity and the 3DS. And don't forget to tune into the Far Off Show, Friday at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. So don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and have a way off night.